Hey guys, welcome to Smoky Mountain Taco. Today we're at my local dealership again today. They've got some new Tacomas and pretty good looking ones too, from what I can tell. We're going to review the National Highway Transportation Safety Board's recalls for 2025 for the Tacoma. It's nothing like the 2024s. In all fairness though, that the 2016 Tacoma was actually worse than the 2024s for a new generation of a new truck. But 2025s are looking good. There's not many complaints. Of course, there's the recall on the brake line issue for certain models and trims. But the thing is with that, I have not had any issues about that with my 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. It's been fine. I've taken it off-road. Let's take a look at the complaints currently at the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration. First up is visibility wiper issue. Apparently it was raining too hard and it caused it to stop working. This one is guy went under a tree and the XM radio went out. Couldn't find a satellite. This one is weird. The hood prop under windy conditions will fail. I actually took it to a dealer and they demonstrated it to the dealer, said they couldn't do anything about it, but you can shake it and it'll happen apparently. Now this one's a little more dangerous. It complains about the rear passenger side window in the vehicle. They say I had the rear passenger side door open, gathered my things, closed the door with a normal amount of force, and the window completely shattered, causing me to be covered in glass shards. Temperature was 78 degrees, cloudy outside, not too extreme. Went directly to the dealership where they inspected it and taped a trash bag over it. They told me there was a recall on windows for the new Toyota Tundra models, however not yet the Tacoma. Let's check out some of these new Tacomas and let's see what they got. So first up, we got a TRD Sport, and the TRD Sport, believe it or not, is the most searched Tacoma trim level on YouTube. Believe it or not. Now I can tell right off the bat this is a 6-foot bed and it's got tube steps down here. It's got coil springs down here. The leaf springs are going for the TRDs and the Trailhunter. Major parts content information: US Canada parts content 35%, Japan 20%, Mexico 30%. Final assembly point Baja California, Mexico. Engine parts USA, transmission parts USA. I can already see there's no extra options there in the middle. It's a regular emblem. It's got fog lights. Let's check out what it says on the sticker. That's not a bad price. They want $46,299 for this one. It's got heated front seats, all weather floor liners. Tube steps are $600, and that's okay on a TRD Sport. It's got the mud guards. Those are the bigger mud guards, it looks like, from what I can tell. And it's got an 8-inch screen. It is a 4x4. This is the blue crushed metallic color, and it's not looking bad. That's not a bad price for it either these days. So if you like the TRD Sports, of course they got the raised hood. I do like that. I've got a 3rd gen TRD Sport and I still have it. I'm never selling it as far as I'm concerned. It is still around. I've still got the old YouTube video. As a matter of fact, I got a YouTube video of a new oil change on that TRD Sport coming up pretty soon that I did something very interesting with, and I had a problem. But be sure to subscribe to the channel to catch that video. But let's go check out the bed. They left, look at this, shame. They left some plastic back here. But anyway, there's no DC output or USB-C output over here. It does have bed lights. It got the bed rail system, and there's no inverter over here. And there's no spray on bed line or anything like that. So this is a good deal. I would say if you're looking for a TRD Sport, this might be the one. If you're into Tacomas, this channel is for you. We cover it all: mod installs, real-world testing, electrical walkthroughs, dealership pricing, even recall updates. All Tacoma, all the time. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a thing. But over here is an SR5. You can see here, this has got coil springs on it as well. I'm surprised. That's an SR5. Of course, there's nothing special about the bed. This is 5-foot bed, more garbage in the back of the truck bed. Shame. Anyway, bed lights, bed rail system back here. Nothing special, no inverter. There's no DC output, USB-C output over there. And they want $42,504 for this SR5. It's a 4x4. It's got all-weather floor liners, mud guards. Looks like it's the same mud guards on that TRD Sport, but it does have door edge guards. And I have to say, between these two, if I was getting me a new Tacoma, I would go with that TRD Sport over there. Between these two. But look over here, this is a fiery red. This is nice. Even got the plastic on the covers. Look at that, they just got this. This is a TRD Off-Road. I can tell right off the bat because it's got a locking differential button right there in the middle. Check that out. And let's see if this is 17 or 18 inch wheels, because I know in the 2025s these were supposed to go 18 inch, but we shall see. Let's see, what does this say? It's got 17 inch machine alloyed wheels. Wow. All right, but it's got heated front seats, premium paint. That's some nice paint. I like that. It's got wheel locks on this one. So if you didn't know, on the wheel locks, and that includes my Trailhunter, they are McGuard wheel locks, but they want 46,079 for this TRD Off-Road. This has a door edge guard too. This has heated front seats. So for this one, they want 46,079 for it. It's an 8-inch screen. So between these three, if I was picking a brand new one, I would go with this one. So between those two, the TRD Sport, but between these three, this one. So this is definitely a 5-foot bed. There's nothing special about it back here. It's got, there's no DC output, USB-C, no inverter. Over here, bed rails, bed lights. Does not have a spray-on bed liner. But you can see across through here the difference in the beds. This is 5 foot, that's 5 foot, and down there's the long bed, the 6 foot. Oh, look over here, it's got a twin brother. Let's see what this one's got. So on this one, the transmission parts are made in Japan. It's a TRD Off-Road, got a locking rear diff, and let's see what wheel size this is. It's probably 17. I thought they were making 18-inch wheels for the TRD Off-Road. It's what I saw in Toyota, but I guess they haven't done that. Let's see what this one is. This one's 17-inch, and it's a 5-foot bed. This one has premium paint, all-weather floor liners, mud guards, door edge guard, and they want $45,389 for this. It's got an 8-inch screen. So between these two TRD Off-Roads, I would go with that one because it's got heated seats. I tell you, those are nice. I got heated and cooled seats in the Trailhunter, and during these hot summer days, the cool seat is nice. It's really nice. But these have Bilstein shocks. Now with this, I would get the TRD lift. I believe it's 2 inches if I remember right. But those red upper control arms that got TRD stamped on it would be real nice. Really nice. All right, let's see what else we got over here. We got a bronze Oxide Tacoma over here. We got an SR5 over there. Got a Tundra right there. But let's go through. Most of these look like SR5s except for that one. I think they had that one up here on a rack. They don't anymore. Let's check out this TRD Off-Road. They want $49,049 for this. And this is an IForce Max, meaning it's a hybrid. But remember, on a Tacoma, the hybrids are not meant to save you gas. They are to give you more torque and power. This has a spray-on bed liner, mud guards. It's a 5-foot bed. They want $49,049 for this. It's got an 8-inch screen. Since that sticker's there, I can't see what's underneath it. But from what I see here, it looks like it's just a locking rear differential, because all the TRD Offroads have a locking rear differential. And this has the spray-on bed liner, so you can see that glisten. And I always like that Tacoma emblem up there up front. But over here you can see, let's look at this in detail. So you can see there's a USB-C output there. And over here you got USB-C. And if you wanted, you could pay the price from autoparts.toyota.com to put it in a air compressor there that's in the Trailhunter if you wanted to. Power here, you could do it. And over here's the inverter. And this is a 2400 watt inverter because of, it is an IForce Max. This bed's nice, I have to say. And it's got a rough textured feel to it too. I like that, that's really nice. But it's got storage down here. It's got the bed rail system and the bed lights. And let's see, let's do a walk around real quick. This does not have cameras. And on this one, the transmission parts are made in Japan, Engine Parts USA. And it's an 8-inch screen. Let's keep rolling. Now, the SRs here, if some people like just getting a plain Jane SR and upgrading it, start off with a basic model and just go from there. It's got an 8-inch screen on here, and this is, what's the sign say? 5.75% at 72 months. It's not bad, but they want $43,089 for this SR5. This one has heated up front seats. That's nice. See the door edge guard right there. All weather, it's got mud guards and all weather floor liners. Now the only thing is, if you're wanting a sway bar disconnect like the Trailhunter, some of the TRD Offroads have that. So that was one thing that sold me on the Trailhunter. Paying that extra price for the sway bar disconnect. It is really helpful off-road. It really is. So for this SR5, it's got a full-size spare tire on this one. And it's got a door edge guard. And they want $42,429 for it, 8-inch screen, and it is a 4x4. Let's come down here. All these SR5s are going to be very similar in price. Let's come down here and see what they got on this TRD Off-Road. Looks like they got another TRD right over there, but we'll see. So on this TRD Off-Road, it's 5-foot bed. They want $45,499 for this with an 8-inch screen. It's got heated up front seats. There's nothing special back here in the bed. So far out of all of these, I would go for that IForce Max down there. But if I didn't want IForce Max, if I didn't want the hybrid, I would go for that first TRD Off-Road right there. That's what I'd go for. And it's good to see they're not putting on tube steps on these TRD Offroads. That's good to see. But if you do want the OEM rock sliders, they're about $1,000. They don't stick out as much as the Cali raised, but there's something to be said about the aftermarket Cali raised rock sliders, because if you're parked next to somebody, if they open up a door, it won't run into the side of your Tacoma. They'll just hit the rock sliders. So this is a 6-foot bed. They want $44,954 for this TRD Sport, and it is an 8-inch screen, nothing special mental, but it is a 4x4. And this looks like it's a plain Jane one. They want $44,954 for it. And there's nothing special on the bed, but I do like this color though. That's a different color. I don't know if I've seen that color before. Have you guys seen this color? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, this transmissions on this one was made in the USA, Engine Parts USA. All right, so here we got a used TRD Sport. It's got rain guards here. It's got a TRD step here. That's not the regular tube steps. That's got a nice texture to it too. See, it's got cameras. That's nice. I don't see any pricing information on this or anything. But inside, it does have the tow package. And it does have the cameras. And it's got an inverter. And it's got the USB-C DC output over here. And it's got, oh, they did some upgrades here. Got red around this. They got red on the Tacoma insert there. And then it's got tow hooks under here. All right, they did some upgrades. And they have Rally Armor mud flaps. I like my Arcs better. But what do you think about these Tacomas? What do you think about the prices? What do you think about all these options? Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. If you like that video, be sure to subscribe, share, like, and hit that notification bell, and we will see you next time.